So I just had a very frustrating interaction with a customer, and it did result in me blocking them, and it's all just because they lied. So let's get into what happened, and hopefully maybe you guys can prevent this, but I don't know if it's even preventable. So 2 days ago I did an Aldi shopping order. It was 3 customers. One of the customers had a bulk of the items, and they were the first customer that I was going to be delivering to. Now in this order they ordered 3 different flavors of poppy soda. If you don't know what poppy soda is, I'll put a picture up, and it's kind of like a healthier soda. Now these healthier sodas at pretty much any store are going to be $2 to $3 per can. That's just what they go for. They either come in an individual can or a 4 count. Now that's the case pretty much every single place you go. I think maybe a few stores might sell like an 8-pack, but everywhere you go, it comes as an individual can or a 4-pack. So this was one of the last items that I actually grabbed for the order because it was right by checkout. I found all 3 flavors, and if you guys do shopping orders, you would know that when you scan the item, it'll tell you if it's correct or not. So everything about this item matched the description, the flavor, the brand, the price, the ounces, every single thing matched the description. An individual can on the app is like $2, and then a 4-pack is $9. So the customer had ordered 1 can of 3 different flavors. So I check out, I deliver their order, and I deliver 2 more orders after them. However, after the 3rd delivery, so it's now been at least 15 minutes, but probably closer to like 20-25 minutes, the customer messages me this. 1, I've already had an interaction with this customer in the past that wasn't favorable, I guess we will say, where they were kind of just not being as nice as they could have been. It could have just been not even their item. So they could be complaining to DoorDash, telling DoorDash that, you know, they didn't get the right item, but it could have been someone else's. So let's just say they sold a 3-pack. I could have just mixed up the bags. So my biggest problem with this is that they didn't just message me first, it's that they went to DoorDash first and contacted them, telling them immediately that what they received was incorrect, it was the wrong item, I bought the wrong item, and they paid for the wrong item, which means that they probably got a refund for it, even though it was exactly what they had ordered. And then on top of that, they messaged me afterwards telling me that I was wrong and that they contacted DoorDash already and not to worry about it, but they wanted to let me know that I made a mistake. So I was a little irritated by that because of the fact that, like, they could have just asked me like, oh, hey, I thought this was supposed to be a 3-pack, but I got individual cans. And in that, I would have said exactly the same thing. It comes in a 1-pack or a 4-pack. So I sent my explanation to them anyway, even though I knew that they already marked the items as incorrect or missing and they already contacted DoorDash. I decided that because of the previous interaction I had with them and this interaction, that I was gonna ask DoorDash to block them for me so I couldn't get orders for them anymore. I also did explain to DoorDash that this soda does not come in a 3-pack. It comes in a 1-pack or a 4-pack. The prices, here are the prices. You know, I gave them the whole description. This was the correct item. The customer is incorrect. They looked at the picture and didn't look at anything else. DoorDash agreed to it, said, okay, I blocked the customer, everything like that, it's all good. However, the following day comes, and now I'm doing DoorDash, but I'm seeing that I'm not really getting like high-paying shopping orders. I'm just getting like very low-paying, kind of odd ones that I don't ever see. And I go to check my ratings and I see that I'm out of the pro shopper status simply because they marked each can as an incorrect or missing item, which, if you don't know, you have to have under a 1% for this statistic to be a part of the pro shopper program. My problem with this customer in particular is that it was in fact the correct item. They went to DoorDash before asking me, and I want to further this by they just lied just to lie. Because I thought, you know, maybe on the customer's end they have an image of 3 cans, but they don't. And on Aldi, it literally shows right here, here's the listing, $1.99 or 2 something, whatever the price is, and it's an individual can. It's 1 individual can. The other images, it's literally just that image of the front of the can and then an image of the back of the can. So the customer is only seeing 1. They just made up that they wanted 3 cans. They just out of nowhere made up that they wanted 3 cans. And that's the part where it's like, they just lied just to get a refund for those things. And now it's affecting my pay because I've now been kicked out of the pro shopper program momentarily until I can get that number back below 1%. but that's going to take a second. I'm going to have to do more orders that are going to be lower paying just to get that percentage back under 1% to get those items removed off of that rating. And it's not like they just marked one can, it's they marked all 3 cans, all 3 flavors as incorrect, when it just simply wasn't. So it's like, at the end of the day, I did everything I was supposed to. I bought the item I was supposed to, the flavor I was supposed to, delivered it safely, but the customer had a different plan and they just wanted to act like there was supposed to be a 3-pack. Soda doesn't come in a 3-pack. I don't know if wherever you guys live, soda has ever been sold in a 3-pack, but soda cans do not come in a 3-pack where I am. It's like a 1-pack, a 4-pack, even just regular soda, you know, it's like a 12-pack or a 24-pack, like it's all even numbers. And even if it was a 3-pack, that would be like 60 cents a can. And this soda, like I've said, is just a more expensive soda. There's just no way that a can of soda would be 60 cents. So the takeaway from this video really is that you can't control what customers are gonna lie about. And even when you make efforts to DoorDash to say, hey, this customer is lying about this, they still unfortunately take the customer's side, and the driver still gets penalized by their ratings being affected, and now my pay is being affected just because this customer didn't want to pay full price for some soda. I mean, I am glad that I blocked them so that I don't have to deal with them again, but at the same time, it's just like so unnecessary to lie about something like that. And also just either having no idea or knowing that you're affecting someone's job and someone's pay just because you don't want to pay for soda. But I mean, there really isn't a way to prevent this, especially because, you know, if you were to buy bananas, you know, on the Dasher app when you're searching for bananas, it's a whole bunch of bananas in the picture, but people order one banana, like one single banana. They don't think they're getting, I mean, some people do, but most people don't think they're getting a whole bunch of bananas for 50 cents. They think they're getting the one banana. And I understand fruit and soda is different, but at the same time, every single factor of the description of this item was pointing to it being one can. And once I found out that the app for the customers literally shows one can, I just don't understand. And there was no problem when I scanned it in. DoorDash knew it was the right item. So I also don't understand that when it comes to DoorDash and why customers can mark an item as being incorrect if DoorDash themselves is saying that the item is correct. So of course, this really could have just been avoided if the customer didn't want to lie, but also if it was just simply a mistake, they could have just contacted me first and asked if it was even their items, or asked if, you know, there was a 3-pack at the store, or it was out of stock, or it was a replacement. You know, there was just questions that could have been asked to me before complaining to DoorDash. But that's just what some people do. So it sucks. Now I have to do a bunch of, you know, not great shopping orders to get back into the program because of this one person. So I don't know. I don't know, but the customer's blocked now, so I don't have to deal with them again. But I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. You know, have you had this experience where people just mark items as incorrect or missing just for the fun of it, just to lie and get some money back? Or, you know, how did you approach it with DoorDash? Because there isn't a way for me to, you know, in the statistics to actually click on the item and be like, yeah, here's proof that this item was correct. There isn't a way to dispute it. So if you guys have any advice for that, that'd be helpful. But other than that, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.